Hey guys, it's Kyle with Grassroots POV, and today I'll be showcasing my Matchday experience at a Pittsburgh Riverhounds match. Now, this was a rare USL Championship Tuesday match where they took on Miami FC. Their home stadium, Highmark Stadium, same name as the Bills Stadium, is a great venue already. It was probably my favorite stadium itself in terms of its layout on my entire trip, and it was actually announced earlier this week that it'll be getting a $125 million expansion project that will add aspects like another stand and cover. So I thought it was important to sort of include that and get that out of the way before I get into my experience. Now, I was actually very familiar with this Miami FC team through my national team coverage of the Puerto Rican national team. So it was kind of cool to finally get to see so many of those players I've been watching nationally and for Miami FC, such as Cardona and Rivera in person, especially considering I was sitting right behind their bench. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This match was a brutal watch, as it was clearly a high-level match with great service and great touch. There just weren't that many clear chances. It was a very good defensive game. As someone who played a very possession-based system most of my club soccer career growing up, Miami FC was an entertaining watch as they tried to build out of the back, which isn't something you see a whole lot in the USL system. It was a real battle of play styles, too. It was a great contrast, because it was clear from very early on in the match that Riverhounds wanted to find their target man in Augustine Williams up top and really be direct. For a Tuesday night game in a city as hardworking and gritty with that reputation as Pittsburgh, it was really cool to see how many supporters showed up in the Steel Army section, a few arriving late, but for a 7 p.m. kickoff on a Tuesday, that's totally understandable. And they made a ton of noise throughout the match that really contributed to a great atmosphere when paired with an attendance of over 5,000, a rare sight for a USL midweek match and a rare sight for a lot of USL teams, period. I was fortunate enough to speak with Riverhounds fan and current intern Adam to get a little more insight on the club and its supporters.
And with so many other major teams, you got the Penguins, you got the Steelers, how do you think the city really gets behind the Riverhounds, and what is the sort of soccer culture like in Pittsburgh?
Oh, soccer culture has grown so much since we got here. I mean, if you look at the team from the early 90s and 2000s, I mean, just look around right now. We've grown so much. It's really been just completely astonishing to see. From 2 seasons ago, basically averaging 101% attendance. I mean, it's become so established, and the fans have gotten behind it. People in Pittsburgh have gotten behind it the same way they do every other team. You know, Pittsburgh's a sports city, so they just want to root for their team, cheer for the black and gold, and we're here to provide them with that and provide them a good experience.
The otherwise lackluster match was proven to be totally worth it in the final 15 minutes, as in the 83rd minute, the Argentina national Francisco Bonfiglio scored off a perfect square ball from American substitute Alan Gavilanes to silence the home crowd. Now, I understand it's easier said than done, especially with a team pushing everybody forward like Riverhounds were, but Miami completely changed their play style to sitting back and defending in hopes of a counterattack, a tactic that clearly wasn't one they were fully comfortable with, as Pittsburgh dominated the following minutes after the goal. Eventually, with virtually the last kick of the game, Charles All slotted home the point-saving goal that saw the match end 1-1. While I wasn't able to get much of the build-up, here's the finish and the great celebrations from the Riverhounds faithful. Overall, my takeaways from the match revolved around the reasons why this club has been one of the few in the United States outside of the MLS that has been able to be sustained for over 2 decades, being founded in 1998. I think the club of Pittsburgh Riverhounds SC is such a great model of a thriving American soccer club, as they do the 2 most important things, in my opinion, to build a sustainable club stateside. That is a beautiful stadium that fosters a great environment for all types of fans, and a quality coaching staff and team on the field that gives those fans something to be proud about, even if they aren't necessarily dominating the league each year and winning trophies nonstop. Overall, this was such a fun stop along the tour, and I'll definitely be back soon, hopefully for the fans for a playoff game or 2 at Highmark. This has been Kyle with Grassroots POV, and next up on the YouTube will most likely be my Rhode Island FC experience and then the Portland Hearts of Pine experience to follow. Both of those should be out sometime this weekend or next week. Thanks for watching.